check. Put a pin in it. I would be lying if I said opening day of Toy Story Land was a piece of cake to work. Because it wasn't. It could have been a heck of a lot worse. Considering it rained, and I feel like that chased a lot of people away. From what I heard, our attendance, compared to the other parks, we didn't even beat, like, say, Magic Kingdom. People camped out in the parking lot from last night to be there this morning. The park opened at about 6:15, 2 hours early. They orchestrated a queue line in the Chinese Theater courtyard, which was the queue line to go into the land. Slinky Dog's queue line averaged at about 250 minutes wait. Most of the attractions in Hollywood Studios didn't go, other than Toy Story Land, their wait times did not go over an hour. The average was about 25 to 30 minutes. After the rainstorm, most of the wait times were about 15-20 minutes, if that. Early in the morning, most attractions were walk-on. From what I heard from the manager that worked at Pandora, the wait times were about, like, 20 minutes for Pandora. So opening rope drop for Pandora was like piece of cake, basically. There was a craze this morning for the alien popcorn buckets, which I didn't know we were going to have. They sold out around 10 o'clock in the morning. And people were frantically wanting them, mind you. Everybody had the alien headbands. Everybody had the Slinky Dog headbands. And yeah, most guests that I encountered were dressed up for Toy Story. And everybody else had no clue. We did have a massive rain shower, and it rained for most of the day, which did close Slinky Dog. I don't know if it closed the alien saucer spin thing. Yeah. Most of the cast got yelled at one point in time out of frustration at Frozen. And we filled practically every single show. There was only 1 or 2 shows we didn't fill, but we couldn't fill them because it was raining, and we weren't allowed to backdoor during the show because of lightning procedures. So yeah, that's pretty much an average. I won't go into detail because I will say it was a rough day, and I did ask for an ER because it was just really rough. The coordinators and I'm sure the managers were strained to their very last straw. They worked so hard and did such an excellent job. We had such a great leadership team. Like, I'm really happy with who we had. I feel like we could have done better, but majority of us did like everything we possibly could and then some. What is my cat doing? I'm very happy that I got to work it. I wish some of our cast had pitched in a little more, instead of panicking because of Toy Story Land. But I feel like we did a very good job considering, and yes, it could have been 10 times worse. I think the fact that it rained actually made it easier because it cooled it down a lot. It also sent a lot of people home, so it wasn't so busy. If it was hot, people would have stayed, and then they would have gotten dehydrated, and it would have been really bad. Like, there was like a really bad part of the storm where like you couldn't see, it was raining so hard, and people were still in the line to go into the land for Toy Story, even though the rides were down. So yeah, people were crazy, but Toy Story Land is open. It's now a permanent part of Hollywood Studios, and this is a new way of life now. It's going to be a very long summer. That said, I'm going to relax the rest of my evening. We have a couple of furniture pieces that I would like to put together because I do have quite a busy weekend. I have a lot to do. So yeah, we made it through. Yay. Thank you all so much for watching. Go check out my soft opening tour of Toy Story Land. I'm sure it was a lot less crazy than it was today. And I will see you guys tomorrow.